We're following the latest developments in our nation's capital, from a looming government shutdown and the election to an upcoming change in GOP leadership. NBC Montana's investigative reporter Bowen West spoke exclusively with Montana's U.S. Senator Steve Daines on what's next.
Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell announced Wednesday that he will step down from his position come November. I asked U.S. Senator Steve Daines if he's considering a bid for the position.
I also saw your name come up as a possible successor. Is that something you're considering?
Well, my number one priority and focus is to serve the people of Montana.
He would go on to say that he's putting his focus on gaining the majority in the United States Senate. Part of that strategy to gain Republican power is by having a more unified force. Daines said he's backing millionaire businessman Tim Sheehy for Senate, and Matt Rosendale with his announcement made earlier this week to run for re-election for his Montana House seat. This came after months of speculation Rosendale would run for U.S. Senate. He entered and unexpectedly dropped out days later earlier this month. Daines said he directly spoke to Rosendale about the change in priorities.
He was getting a lot of urging from many to run for re-election for his U.S. House seat. Matt came and told me that he planned to do that. I said, Matt, I support you in that endeavor.
In the same exclusive interview, I asked Daines about the short-term funding bill to avert a government shutdown. He was critical of the budgeting and spending process in D.C.
Rather than threatening a government shutdown, why don't we shut down the pay of members of Congress, suspend their travel, make them stay in D.C. with no pay until they actually pass the budgets.
As the election year goes into full swing, make sure to tune in to NBC Montana for your election 2024 coverage. Reporting in studio, Bowen West, NBC Montana.